Yeah, it's rough, especially on the other side. When you have, the ability to manipulate the other side as you see fit.
Now, as I started getting very personable with this spirit, watch what happens next in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Is this the wife trying to manifest right in front of me? When I first watched this footage, I was speechless, mainly because right before this happened, I was talking about how spirits are trying to manifest and use energy in the afterlife.
When you have the ability to manipulate the other side.
And mere seconds later, this unexplainable light zips over the very device the wife is using to communicate with me. And if we look at the shape of the light, it almost appears as if a hand is trying to materialize. Now, yes, we were recording in front of a window, but there is no way that this light could be a reflection in the glass. At other times during this interaction, you can clearly see car lights zipping past the window glass in the background. But this light is obviously not a reflection in the glass because it shines right over the wooden divider, which shows that this is not just a reflection in the glass. What's even more interesting is if we slow this footage down, the light oddly materializes, then blinks out of existence within only 8 frames of video. Now, upon studying this footage even further, you'll notice that this hand is materializing in my direct line of sight. And last time I talked about the uncertainty principle that I've applied in the paranormal field, which states that the observer observing the paranormal will collapse the quantum state that they exist in. And upon studying this footage, we can finally see this principle at play. As she's trying to break into our physical realm, she only manages to exist for only 8 frames of video because I am observing the very location that she's trying to burst into. So she is quickly cast out. And what's even more interesting is that this is probably the very first time no one has used night shot to capture a light like this manifesting in front of them. So for the very first time, we probably caught the real color of a spirit, which kind of looks like a Slimer ectoplasmy-like being. And what makes this even more fascinating is that if you research the Islamic spiritual belief systems, you find that they associate younger type of spirits that are only a couple hundred years old with the color of green. And this is very interesting because the spirit that I was talking to is only about 150 years old, so she does fit into that time frame, which makes this green-colored spirit theory actually plausible.